Hey guys, so this is my very first video and I am super excited. Okay, so I am about to go to the gym and I'm about to use, here I'll grab it for you. About to use my Sweet Sweat belt for the very first time. I got the stick thing that you put all over your abdomen, and I got the belt as well. So I guess, yeah, I'll show, like, I'm gonna take my inches like every week while I'm doing this and then compare it to see if it really does help. I am just gonna forewarn you guys, like, I'm not just using the Sweet Sweat belt. I am also using diet and exercise, so and I do lose quite a bit of inches what I did last month. So I do have a lot of inches lost, then it's not all just the Sweet Sweat belt. But we can compare the inches lost from last month when I didn't use it to this month when I am using it. So last month I lost 7.5 inches around my belly area. I measure underneath my boobs where like the end of my bra would be, and then I measure at the bottom of my rib cage and then around my belly button, which is the biggest part. Let's see what else. If you don't know, I am a part of Weightwatchers, so that is like my diet and exercise. Sometimes I eat shitty and sometimes I eat really nice and clean. It just really depends on how I'm feeling that day. If I prepped, if I didn't prep, what I have going on, if I have any special events, Thanksgiving, Christmas, those types of things. Okay, I'll see you at the gym. Hey guys, so here I am in my gym, just in the locker room, taking my measurements. I did go ahead and show you guys what my measurements were last month. On the 28th, they were 39 inches below my bra, 42.5 around my waist area, and 51 around my belly button. Okay, so here I am taking the measurement below my bra. That measurement below my bra ends up being 38.5 inches, which is a half an inch down from the last time that I took my measurement there. Then I go around the bottom of my rib cage or my waist area. I do have a tattoo on my ribs that helps me gauge kind of where to measure that. And that I end up recording that at 40 inches, which is actually 2.5 inches down from last month, which is amazing. I had no idea. And then my last measurement, of course, is around my belly button, and I did not get the measuring tape to be straight as I could, but it is good enough for me because as long as I'm losing, then I'm fine. And that measurement around my belly button ends up being 49.5 inches, which is down 1.5 inches from the 28th. So overall, my inches were down 4.5 inches from the 28th of November, which is great. So here I am, just jumping into putting the Sweet Sweat, the balm on my stomach area. Fair warning, I do apologize. My stomach's not where I want it to be at, but that's why we're working out to get snatched. It just kind of left a really thick residue, so I did kind of rub it in just a little bit, not completely, because it says not to rub it in at all. So I just rubbed it, smoothed it over my skin, that way it didn't have big chunks. And then I get that all over my sides, my love handles, because I want those gone. I get it on my back fat, my lower, I call it my double butt. The top of my butt has like a pocket of fat. So I get it there. You see all my stretch marks. You see how far I gotta go. And then after that's done, I just rub it a little bit more so it's not all chunky all over my abdomen, and then I put on the belt. This belt is in a size medium, So I do think it was a little bit small, and I do have a longer torso, so I do wish it was just a little bit longer. But I go ahead and make it work anyways. Ignore my face because my face is really weird in this clip. So once I get that on, then I show you how awesome it is at bringing in my curves and give you kind of a different angle of how it looks on me. And then I go ahead and start working out. Yay! Okay, just got done with the warm up. Oh, dripping. 10 minutes. That's it, 10 minutes. Alrighty guys, so here I am done with my workout. I did 25 minutes on the treadmill, not even running. I did a fast walk, a slow jog, I would say. And then I did primarily work on glutes today, nothing else other than that. So I take off the band. You can just see I am just dripping with sweat everywhere. My leggings have sweat. My stomach is just pouring. It literally looks like I took a shower, but I promise you I did not. That was all the sweatband and all of me working out with the solution as well. So then going on and just kind of show you the sweatband and how it's literally looks like I ran it under a faucet, which is really disgusting, but it's kind of an amazing thing to see as well. Go ahead and you can kind of see, I don't know, I feel like I kind of looked a little less bloated too, which is great because I bloat really, 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 really bad. And there I am pointing out that my leggings are just soaked as well. Then that's a closer view of me just kind of touching it. It wasn't sticky at all. It was just really soft. I would say that. Yeah, it was really soft, like I put lotion on. Okay, welcome back, guys. Just got back from the gym. And I guess I'm going to just give you my thoughts about the belt. Okay, so the belt did make me sweat. It made me sweat a lot. I did like that aspect of the belt. My only thing about the belt is that I kind of have a longer torso, you would say. So I just didn't feel like it's 8 inches. So I didn't think that it was long enough. And not only that, but I wanted to get a size large, but the guy at Vitamin Shop was like, no, he's like, these belts stretch. And then he was like, I haven't had somebody return them yet. So he just kind of talked me into the medium. So I'm like, you know, whatever, fine, because I'm going to lose this belly. I'm going to get snatched for 2019 and for the rest of my life. So it's like, you know, I'm like, you know what, I'm eventually gonna have to buy a medium anyway, so let me just get the medium now, make it work now, you know. And in a month my belly gonna be smaller because last month I lost 7.5 inches, you know, like I said in the beginning of the video. So it's like, you know, I just was like, okay, let me go with the medium. So I went with the medium. But the thing about, and here's how I know it's just a little bit too small, because when I was working out, and I don't know, I watched a ton of these reviews before I even bought this, but when I was working out, it was kind of rolling up at the bottom, and I'm pretty sure that's because it's an 8-inch belt, and because I did get it in a size medium and not a large. The large belt I think is 10 inches. But I watched a ton of reviews, like I said, and none of the girls talked about it rolling up. In fact, they said that it stayed in place. And yeah, it did stay in place on the top portion, but on the bottom portion, it did not. It was slipping and sliding. I don't know if that's because I had my leggings pulled up under it or what. You know, I could do an updated review in a month after I'm done working out with it for a month. But yeah, I did really like it. I do recommend it. If anything, if you don't want to buy the belt, that's fine. If you have your special belt, you know, I was going back and forth between this one and the J Sculpt one. But if you have your favorite special belt, get the cream, because the cream is nice. You know, didn't leave me sticky. When you first put it on, it kind of feels like a mess, but if you get the stick, you'll be fine. But yeah, get the cream, because that cream I feel like that cream finna help my stretch marks too, because it just kind of like was like a oil, like it, I don't know, like it felt smooth. My belly feels all nice and smooth, not sticky or nothing. So yeah, so overall, if I were to rate this belt on a scale of 1 through 10, I would have to give it an 8 because of those two things, with it rolling up and with the length. So because of those two things, I would have to give it an 8. Otherwise, overall is pretty well, and I will continue to use it with my diet and workout routine. So yeah, so if you want to see more of my journey and how I'm gonna get snatched, of course y'all can subscribe. I have Instagram. I am part of Weightwatchers, so if I have any Weightwatchers ladies following, I believe it's charityarens. Just my first name and last name, but I'll put all that info in the drop down bar. But yeah, until next time.